Hey, I don't like this uniform on you, bro.
What's wrong with that, man?
I don't.
Oh, huge challenge there. Billy is left one on Harry Honesty as well. He's asking big problems here, asking questions, gets down, cuts it back into space.
We've got goals to back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
Hello and welcome back to another Hashtag United game, a Friday night game under the lights and a rare opportunity, well an opportunity either way for Hashtag United, if we can get a win tonight, to sneak into the playoff positions, even if it does mean temporarily. The league table is very, very tight at the top. We're off a bit of a bounce, that massive result last week, but tonight's opponents will be no easy feat. They are slightly further down the table, but they are a new and improving side, and they've got some very familiar faces, the likes of Harry Honesty and Lee Hersett, also George Smudger Smith, who won't be playing tonight, will be joining us on commentary a little bit later. So lots to look forward to in today's game. But before we get in and see the Hashtag United lineup and hear from Debs how they're going to set up for this one, let's go and check in with Stampy, who caught up with some of the ex-Hashtag United favourites.
Hello. Oh, hello.
You alright, mate?
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Can you delete that, please?
No. Who's going to win?
I feel like everyone's going to try a bit harder because obviously H and Lee are on the other team.
Yep.
Smudge, but obviously Smudge is not playing. But I reckon a 1-1.
A 1-1.
Let's say 3-1.
3-1. I'm going 2-0.
If you really want me to say it, then Holbridge is going to win 5-0.
Don't go anywhere. Hey, I don't like this uniform on you, bro.
What's wrong with that, man?
I don't like this uniform on you lot. Why you lot over there, man?
What are you saying?
Not much, bro. What are you saying?
Nothing, man. Just here on a Friday night in Holbridge.
Okay,
Ready
same
for a
old.
big game, innit?
Big game, yeah. Hey, you're coming on comms.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready. I'm there.
Well, biased, yeah?
Huh?
Biased to
All
hashtag.
Holbridge tonight, mate. All Holbridge. I'm Holbridge tonight. Yeah, pretty much.
Another day at the office tonight, Stamps.
And what happens if one of you score? Well, you score.
We celebrate, innit?
Celebrate. Is that what happens?
Who's running to the camera?
Is that how you're doing
Can
us?
you warm up, please?
Sorry, coach. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. What are you telling the vlog, bro?
Man like Lee Hersett, you know.
What do you mean, don't talk to me, bro?
Don't talk to him, hey.
Decide one forced change from Saturday. Same principles are going to apply tonight. It'll be a very different kind of game, but it's going to be an equally tough challenge for us. I've seen these play. One thing, even though things haven't quite been going for them, they stay in games. Every defeat they've had has been a close one, and then you've got the added extra of a couple of their players used to play for us, and they will be well up for it. Like, you're going to get the very, very best version of this football team and this football club. They're celebrating their anniversary, the new kits and all that. They've done everything they can to make this a big night for them. We've got to make it an important night for us. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so let's look at your Hashtag United side for tonight. In goal, James Philp. Fullbacks of Billy Willis and Matthew Waldridge. Centre-back pairing of Tomo Anderson and Eli Benoit. In the midfield, we have Max Cornhill, PK Humble, and making his midfield debut for the Tags tonight, Mr. Greg Halford back in the side. On the wings, we have Toby Aramalaran, top goal scorer Pedro Carvalho, and the man that got his first goal for the Tags last time out, Ollie Miles. Which leaves on the bench Iman Akunja, Anthony Page, Anix Teliola, Iliola Adebayo, and Kojo Apenteng. And we are underway. The away side, Hashtag United in that bright pink shirt, get us underway here at Holbridge. Should be an exciting evening. Looking forward to seeing what Greg Halford can bring to the midfield. I know he's probably the most experienced man on the pitch. I don't think I'm unfair in saying.
No.
With his Premier League caps. Willis.
That's
He's inside.
unbelievable, isn't it? A Premier League
That's
player
mental.
playing this step of
It
football.
is
It's
crazy.
actually great to see, though.
It is great to see. Oh, huge
Strong
challenge
tackle
there.
from Billy.
Billy is
On
left
H.
one on Harry Honesty as well. And they have not played together before, so they're not
They
former
haven't, no.
teammates whatsoever. Going to blow this one long up towards that man, Harry Honesty.
Greg
Not got
deals
that
with it.
far. Greg has indeed dealt with it. And again.
And again. Lee goes up for the header. It's like pinball at the moment.
It is. No one's really got this one down. It's a nice surface to play
It's a
on.
good
Here's a
ball,
chance for PK. He's got a runner with him in Billy Willis. He's elected to go further forward towards Toby. You can get a
Toby
first time
chopped
cross. No,
him.
he's chopped it back in.
Done well there,
into the
Toby.
box. Toby looking for layoffs. PK's got his back to goal and manages to turn on
Corner.
it and wins a corner. Switches on here over to the left to Luke Hornsley.
Luke Hornsley this side on the right.
Good touch. Looks for a man. Nice touch. Nice turn. Got a room for a
He's
shot.
in.
Does he get one on? He
He's
has
took a
got one
shot.
on and it's a decent hit. And that stings the glove
First shot of the game.
of Philp early on. He's the first and on target.
And on target from Luke Hornsley. Probably
left-
the oldest player on the pitch.
Is he a left footer?
No, he's a right footer.
He's a right footer.
He is
okay.
a right footer, yeah.
With Pedro.
I like the look of Pedro.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
very direct. He's good with it as well. With the ball at his feet.
He's added a little bit of extra ferocity. I think early part of the season, looked like he had everything
Yeah.
on the ball, but off the ball wasn't as involved.
Yeah.
However, he seems to have turned that around.
Max
And
Cornell would have
Max Cornell could be
on Lee Ursit.
So these new tags on a few fierce challenges on former tags. Hopefully he's all right.
It looked late, but it didn't look like a bad tackle.
I
I
think
think he just caught him on the way through.
I don't think there's any malice in it, but it was
No,
late.
no.
There's
Yeah.
there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So let's hope Lee's all right here. PK.
Oh,
Halford stepping inside now. Cornhill links up with him nicely. Another attempt from Waldridge isn't quite clear. It does fall to Pedro Carvalho, who puts it in the net. However,
it was Eli.
Eli Benoit was up there. I do apologise, but it's going to be ruled out either way.
It was offside.
Eli Benoit found himself all of a sudden with the ball at his feet. You know what? For a
What
centre back,
cultured finish.
he
by
took
the
it
way.
really
What
nicely,
a
didn't he?
finish.
One that George Smith himself would have been very proud of.
Funny thing is, he said today he had to go Sports Direct and get a pair of boots, and he's come out with some classic Pumas, and he's managed to score. But unfortunate for him, he's offside.
But there wasn't a huge amount of deliberation. The linesman's flag went up pretty quickly, and there wasn't a huge sort of contention to it either. So, Ando, long again towards Pedro. Has had more success than many over on this left-hand side, and he gets the ball again, cuts inside, looks to chop it down, very nicely taken
Max
into the
through.
box now. Cornell across the ball. It is a potential clear for a pass back. Would have been a little bit harsh, but I've seen him given. Put forward.
Good ball
Holbridge
out
now in
into
a chance.
Darius.
It's Guinea. Turns, got a room for a shot. Can he
He's
get one? He's
chopped
jinked
him.
it nicely. Looking for that room, deals in,
he
and
tried the
finally
cutback, and
it's
no one was
cleared.
there.
by Ollie, of all people, the hashtag United centre forward, one of the furthest men back. But now he's got it and played it over the top, and Pedro may get on the end of this.
Sam with a clinical header that to get that away there, but Pedro's still got it.
Come
he's got
wide
him
left.
1-on-1
He's
where he
asking
wants
big
him.
problems here, asking questions, gets down, cuts it back into space, and
That's
you know
a
what?
great defensive clearance. That
is a massive challenge. Who was it that put that one in?
it was Ellis. Toby was there for an absolute tap in, which he'd have dreamed of. Any
Great
forward
play.
player would have dreamed of that chance, and it's a great clearance.
He put it exactly where he wanted it. Pedro Carvalho is the live wire
He is,
on the
yeah.
pitch so far. He's leaving, or he's carrying on exactly where he left off from last week's game. The man of the match performance. He was electric.
He
and
just looks
started the same
frightening
way.
every time when he's got his defender up 1v1. He looks frightening.
Waldridge, pumped
Deep
up.
free kick,
It is deep. Towards
which was
Toby,
dealt
over
by
everybody.
Mossy, and it's
It's going to be a corner,
yeah.
George. We need to put this one deep because he's not got them over the first man a few times. That one is better. Met. Halford bounced
And
around and
it's
it's,
a goal.
into the neck and the back of the net. And I'm not entirely sure.
it's Ollie.
It's Ollie. Ollie. He's 2-2 for the hashtag United
Poaching.
striker. It was Pedro Carvalho put that ball in from the right-hand side. Greg Halford, I believe, with his head on target, saved quite well at
Follow
close
up, yeah.
range by Lou Green. And then exactly what you want your striker to be, George. You know all about this.
It's a-
Mopping up, and it's in the back of the
The
net.
positioning there was good from him. He read the header from Greg, and he just pounced because he knew it was going to parry with his surface, and he's just in the right place at the right time.
Ollie Miles, his second goal in as many games. He's opened his account, and now he's added to it. That is what you want from a striker. Momentum, confidence is breeding. He's done very well, actually, to win the free kick that led to that goal, George.
Yeah, he's done very
He's been
well.
very involved tonight, and now he's rounded
He's
off
held
with a
his
goal.
own up there. He's doing very well.
A very good time to score, almost exactly as the clock ticks over to the 45.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't yet, but it will do very
Probably
soon.
the worst time to concede.
Hang on, it
it.
might
Oh,
be
and
OBX,
Toby's in
Toby's
again.
running down that right-hand side. He's got Pedro in the box with him.
He's
joined
crossed
by
it,
Ollie.
and Manny's
He's
there,
very
and he's
nicely
fell
dealt
to
with by
Ollie.
Manny. Here's Ollie. Oh, chance for two in a minute.
Oh, it's a
what
great
a save from Lewis Green.
Great
it fell
save.
to the man who's just scored, and you think of anyone, he's more likely
Flying,
than
yeah.
most to pack it in the back of the net. And Lou Green with another great save.
Struck it down the middle.
Hashtag are on fire all of a sudden. Pedro's on the left, he's on the right, he's everywhere. Here's PK. Can he
PK
find half a
gets
yard
the
with a
space.
jinky-majinky? He can.
He has.
Now he's got the shot away. And
Who's
out was
that?
out of nowhere.
What was that? Was that
It's an
Toby?
absolute peppering.
It was Toby, yeah.
The game has come alive. We thought it might with the goal, and it certainly has. Alex, is it? No. Who's
Yeah, it
taking
is
that? Alex
Mossy.
Moss.
Feels
Mossy.
weird saying us at a hashtag game.
Yeah. Oh, Pedro, that's
Touch.
delightful.
What
and
a
he's got
touch.
Matty Waldridge running with him now.
And he's played in
And
Ollie.
you know what? The flag's staying down here. Ollie's in. He's gone across the keeper on his right foot. He's slotted it, and it's yet
It's a great
another
save.
save from Lewis Green,
He's held it
who's had a hat-trick of saves
from
in the
Ollie.
last 5 minutes. And that man, Ollie Miles, could have had a hat-trick. He has
Yep.
got one. But Lewis Green really
He'd be
keeping Holbridge in the
itching.
game.
He'd have been itching at them too. A nice little hat trick before the half. 2 half clear chances as well that he would have probably thought he'd have taken himself. Back into Lee. Touch.
Roland.
What? Oh, unlucky. Gone for the.
Tell you what, this might
Ollie's
be
in
through.
again.
Ollie could be in here. He's in front of Roland. He's now on his left foot. Chance for the second one. It's a
another
yes
save.
again. Another save, but it's not cleared yet. PK
It's
to Pedro
Pedro.
Carvalho. Strikes it.
It's blocked by
Blocked.
Roland.
It's incredible. It's an absolute
it's a
bombardment
corner.
of the Holbridge goal. But Louis Green has made a succession of not just saves, but high
Great
quality
saves, yeah.
saves. And the tags
And
will
that's-
now be starting to rue how they've not taken these chances. They're only going to go in one up.
That's come from our cross, and they've just counted all the way through, and he's had a great chance. It's a great save again.
Ollie Miles could have found himself with a hat-trick ball already under his arm. He's
Could
got the
be
one,
3-4, yeah.
and it is the one goal, the narrow lead, which means this game is far, far from over.
Yep.
Big second half coming up for both sides. Let's hear from Devs.
Ugly first 25, half an hour, but I can accept that. I kind of expected it. It is about, we talk about this all the time, about breaking a team's will, keep knocking on the door, perseverance. What you've seen since the goal, and that's what happens when we get good delivery and we attack the ball well, by the way. We've cut them open, and we know we should be ahead further. Things we need to be mindful of with them. They will keep, and at the back, just be mindful. H will keep chasing on a night like tonight for as long as he can. Against, if he's going to do it against anyone, he's going to do it against us. Yeah, and ask a question on the ball across the front of the goal on this zippy surface. All right, it's going to be horrible for defenders going back towards their own goal. I think a couple of times we've chosen the cut back where it's not been the right decision. It's not asked questions of them.
Holbridge get this second half underway here, and I'm now joined by the dulcet tones of Mr. Harry Haysom. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you.
Looking forward to this one, the second half?
Yeah, just hoping for more of the same in the first half and just to take a few more chances, put the game to bed, really.
And here is that man back on the field, Max Cornhill. Little clip from Matty Waldridge in towards Pedro Carvalho, who's found some room. Pedro keeps the ball, goes back. Waldridge, good delivery over everyone. Toby at the back post.
Yeah,
He couldn't miss, and he hasn't. Out of nowhere, lovely little bit of link-up play. And it was a long ball in, I'm pretty sure, from Matty Waldridge. And there it was to be tapped in with his head by Toby Aramalaran, Harry.
Yeah, I'm not sure who delivered it, but Tobes rose well at the back stick, and I'm not sure if it came off his head or his shoulder, but it doesn't matter because it went into the back of the net.
You're right. All he had to do was just get up and amongst it and get it goalward, and not even the almost impenetrable Lewis Green, who had an incredible end to the first half. Not even he could do anything about that one. It's 2-0 the tags, and that's very reassuring because sometimes with the tags you can just see us huffing and puffing and not getting the goals. But now we're a bit more comfortable.
Tobes has just celebrated with the arrow in front of Harry Honesty's face as well.
Harry would love that. Throw taken. In towards Miles. Holds it up. Back. Pedro. Over everybody. Toby does enough. It's out. PK with a strike. Pinballed around, but it's not out yet. Yeah, I think it's Lee Hersett over it. We know he's got a good wand on him. Clipped in. Over one. Over two. Not dealt with, but it is now. Back out towards Lee, but he's got Pedro Carvalho sheltering that one, who's been fantastic today so far. But it's only as far as Guinea. Guinea now for Holbridge, twisting and turning, looking for a shot, gets a shot away, but it's not going to trouble James Philp, that one. Right, here's Pedro, looking for a bit of speed of his own. Max Cornhill over to PK, flicked beautifully in towards, knocked back again, he's got on the end of it, and it's a decent shot in the end as he beats his chest. That was a nice little bit of link-up play there between Cornhill, Pedro, PK and Toby. Resulted in a shot on target from PK. Hersett for Holbridge. Goes back to Lewis Green. Halford does enough there. Just uses his body. Lovely positioning. Pumps that forward, and Toby's going to try and cause problems here against Iman Falarin. And Toby's got the better of him. Toby into the box now. He has time. He gets the shot away. He's on the edge of the box. PK, Pedro. No, he's pinballing around. It's still not clear. And it's still not clear now. Edge of the box, tried to slot it into the corner. It started with Toby, it ended with Toby, but it does not end with a goal. And that was a real chance there. Toby had so much time. He took the shot on. Could he have done something else there, Harry?
It's always hard to say. I think as a forward, you've got to look to shoot. That's got to be your first instinct. But I feel like he might have had a pass on to someone in the box.
Well, there must have been somebody. Goes wide right. Hornsley. Forward towards Lewis. Taking his time, looking for a man to pick out. Quick ball in, first time in, clipped in from the number 7. It's knocked around. It'll end up being a goal kick. Guinea been a constant threat tonight in that midfield area. Busy, going forward and without the ball. And he's on the ball again now, but he's dispossessed by Halford. Is it a chance to break? PK out towards the substitute, Kojo. His first involvement of the game. Down the line towards Ollie Miles. Hashtag's opening goal scorer. First time ball in. It's a great ball. It's over everybody though. Just needed someone to slot it at that back stick. And it could have been 3. AT's going to come over and hopefully try and win it. Towards AT.
Perfect.
That's brilliant. That's a fantastic first touch from AT as well. As a man who really talks up his own touch. How is his touch, Harry?
It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. I don't want to big him up too much on the camera.
I like it.
No,
Even grounded.
His hold-up play is very good, as we can see.
That's going to be needed now as Hashtag try and see this game out. Benoit does very nice and culturally heads that one back towards his centre-back partner for this evening. Tomo Anderson. Kojo over the top and the flag stayed down. PK Humbles in the box here. Chance for his first goal for the Tags. He's got someone alongside him. What does he do? Oh, the selfish so-and-so. I could say many other words there. PK had an army of Hashtag United men to slot in. He wanted his first goal for the Tags, and that man Lewis Green has made another good save in the penalty box. And here's George Smith with a chip that I've been long awaiting for. Thank you, sir. Lou Green, pump forward, Halford. And as far as PK, can he play that ball through? He doesn't. He goes to Halford, who now he will play in Kojo, whose first touch is solid. Checking some attention here is into PK in the box, who's not quite got the ball where he needed it and has fallen over. Holbridge, maybe one more attack from Guinea, but look, E-Man, the fresh legs, the substitute, has got himself right in there. Oh no, but he's giving it away there, but he's won it back again, straight away. Halford into Kojo. Is this the last chance for Hashtag to add to their tally of 2 goals? PK into the box. Loads it back. Toby's going to get a chance to shoot. Little Cruyff turn into it. You know what? I've seen him given. It has been given. It has been given. Toby with a lovely Cruyff turn. The foot was there into the calf. He goes down. It wasn't a lot, but it is a penalty. It is going to be a penalty. But who takes it?
Greg's walking straight over.
Oh, you love to see it. He just, little whistle. Give us the ball, boys. Hashtag I've been in control all night. It's been a good performance. A clean sheet almost in the bag. Can we put the cherry on top? Greg Halford. Oh, he just dinks it. It's just delicious to see. And that is the last kick of the game. Hashtag United never really needing to get out of second gear in the second half after taking that early second goal. We had to wait another 45 minutes almost for the third. But 3 goals, 3 points and a clean sheet. Harry Hastings, you must be very pleased.
Oh, I'm delighted. Over the moon. Clean sheet away from home is what defenders want anyway. To get the 3 points, it's buzzing. Puts us up the table, I believe.
It does. I believe that we are playing on this Friday night, so as we're the only game in action tonight, we have temporarily gone into the playoff zone on 22 points. Very, very tight up there. But Harry, I must ask you now for your UFL player of the match. Who are you going for?
I'm going to go with Wally.
Nice.
Yeah, got his goal. If he wants to be critical, he missed a few chances in the first half, but I think he made up for it. He worked hard, battled all game, and got his rewards, yeah.
Absolutely. You've got to put yourself in the right position to even get the chances, and maybe you could have had even more, but it's very good signs. Ollie now 2 in 2,
yep.
And I think a very worthy player of the match, as many of them out there were. Harry, thank you very much. Guys, let's go and hear what Devs has got to say after that great win.
Clean sheet, 3 points away from home. That's a good result, but we've got to be more ruthless. Too many people guilty of missing good chances, making bad decisions in front of goal, to the point where we get lazy and we got sloppy. The game became too easy for us. Ask yourselves, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a team that on their day's good and people go, oh yeah, great, they're all right, but they've got a ricket in them, they've got a bad performance, they've got a defeat in them? Or are you going to be taken seriously? Are we going to be taken seriously? And it's nights like tonight that have people walking away going, yeah, but they're lazy. Be happy with a win, but demand more of yourselves, demand more of each other.
Congratulations, Ollie, you have won the UFL Player of the Match. Talk me through that game. How did you find it?
Well, we started a bit slow. I thought it was a bit of a competition at the start, first 20 maybe, and then obviously I scored the rebound off of Greg's header, and then we had a load of chances after that, which we could have been about 4 or 5-0 up at half time. Game could have been put to bed, but yeah, we did that in the second half anyway. Finished the game off.
Now, talk me through your goal and assist. I thought it was Matty Waldridge actually, but I hear it's you. So yeah, talk me through that.
I thought it was Matty Waldridge, but no, it was my left foot swinging it in from the left. I didn't kick it with both feet this time, which is a good thing. And the goal was just keeper made a good save, and I was just first to react before the defenders put it in. Good feeling, man.